In today's video, we are going to be breaking down Kyrie Irving and what makes him so deadly on the basketball court. Let's get down, let's check him out, what makes him score so much. If you really want to be able to shoot the basketball better, make sure to go check out the link down in the description below for a basketball shooting workout. So the first thing that I really want to point out here is as soon as he receives that ball, the first thing that he does is he looks at the rim and he gets low. This will make Luka Doncic right here jump, or at least extend his body straight up to try and block or contest that shot. Kyrie Irving then attacks that right side of that screen, trying to attack the man's defender who's screening for him. And what he does next is to take that shot. And look at how high he gets on his shot. The reason why he's getting higher in his shot than some other shots that he takes is because this is a very large defender and he needs to get up into the air to get his shot over top of that man. The reason why I point out this clip is because the fast reaction time that he takes. He doesn't just stand there and look and wonder what to do. He goes into a shot fake, into one dribble, into a hop, and then he goes for a shot. Here he attacks his defender, he attacks the top foot. When he attacks the top foot, he dips his shoulder down so that he has leverage on his man, and then he's able to remove that man from the situation with his off arm so that he has the angle to the basket, takes his 2 steps, and he's able to finish with his left hand on the left side. This is what I mean by having leverage. Getting your shoulder into their body and then lifting up will remove them from that situation and usually either get them on their heels or extend them straight up, which will allow you to have the angle to the basket. As we can see here, using his off arm, he's then able to get his shoulder in front of the shoulder of the defender, and then he's able to attack that rim. Go up right, finish left on the left side, using his whole entire body to protect the ball from the defender. Kyrie Irving is also very good at defense. Here, Luka Doncic makes a mistake. He brings that basketball down to his waist. As soon as he does that, Kyrie Irving strips that ball, and technically, according to the NBA, that's considered a block. It goes onto his stats as a block, and then he's able to essentially get that steal and go back the other way. As an offensive player, you should never bring the ball down. I was told by a referee multiple times that by bringing the ball down to your waist, you're out of control, and they will not call a foul if you do get hacked. Here, this was all ball, and Kyrie Irving was able to get that ball off of Luka Doncic. And then coming down in transition off of that same exact play, he doesn't even take a dribble. He already views the court and knows where his teammates are so that he can make that pass to the corner for that 3-point shot. He gets the assist here. Watch really closely right here. As soon as he catches that ball, he's looking down court. He hasn't taken a dribble yet, and he doesn't have to. He just makes that pass quickly to that corner. Now here he uses the screen and he cuts in quick and fast. This is to keep that defender behind him because that defender went over top of the screen. Then he attacks the hedge man, and at that time, he takes a quick retreat dribble. Now he has 3 players who are defending him, one of which is looking back at his man to say, maybe I should go guard my guy again. Because if Kyrie Irving goes back maybe 1 or 2 more dribbles, this could be a quick swing for a 3-point shot. So he has the right idea. However, Luka Doncic gets onto his heels, and anytime that a defender comes out and gets onto their heels, in this case, the feet in front of the body, you need to attack, and that's what Kyrie Irving does, and there's not much defenses can do after that happens. Also, using the off arm is so important. I understand that there are some coaches who say that this is a foul, but referees don't see it, and it's not really a foul anyways. And what you're doing is you're clearing out space. Nobody is in charge of this land right here, and technically, Luka Doncic is not allowed to step his foot out, so that wraparound with the arm is useful in that situation and will not be called a foul. Being able to get passing lanes and know how to work passing lanes is very important. There's a perfect passing lane right here. And if you can pass that ball in between those feet, and I've worked on this skill with a few younger players this past month, which is these one-hand passes quick right between the feet to your teammate, who can then, of course, finish at the rim. Being able to make these accurate one-hand passes is so vital, because now, if you go for a two-hand pass, you've picked up the ball, and if this guy cuts off that passing lane, you no longer have the ability to pass. However, if you go with a one-hand pass, and let's say this guy cuts it off, if your hand hasn't gone underneath that ball, you can still continue to dribble, which is why a one-hand pass is so important to learn at even the youngest of ages. Now, while most screens will result in a roll to the basket, in a Horns offense, as we see here, there's usually not much space for you to roll down. So usually what will happen is this man will pop out. Here, Kyrie Irving attacks the basket, and because the drop defender drops so low, what happens is now it leaves Watanabe wide open for Kyrie Irving to be able to get that pass out to him and make that shot. And this is actually perfect, because with the ball coming from the left side, being a left-handed shooter, you can then step in with your left foot and you can get your whole body in line much faster, so that with this defender who's closing out, it won't necessarily matter. You'll be able to get that shot up. So for any players who are potentially left-handed players in a Horns offense, if you can get to that elbow on that left side, set that screen and pop, you're going to have a much faster shot. Kyrie Irving is also able to shoot extremely quickly off of the dribble. There's a reason for this. If we watch his shot really quickly, it's still a two-motion shot, but he gets so high and then he releases at the top of his jump. For a lot of players like Steph Curry, having a one-motion shot coming off of a screen will be preferred. However, with Kyrie Irving, he jumps so high on his shot anyways that extra power coming off of that dribble, as long as you've got good energy transfer using your lower back. We can see that when he's gathering, his shoulders are in line with his knees and toes, which will allow him to have perfect energy transfer for that shot. If you've got good energy transfer, you got a much faster shot. I hope that this video has helped you become a better guard in basketball. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure to go check out the hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again next time.